Hi and welcome to another Checiegirl Creations DIY video. Now, if you watched my haul, my random shopping haul, and I'll put a iCard up top right hand corner. If you want to see that, you'll see that I got these 3D pearl effects by Dovecraft, and I got 4 different colours. This one is pastel clear. This one is pastel coral. This one is pastel yellow. And this one is pastel green. Now, I said in the haul that I would test them out. So last night I put them on 3 different kinds of paper. This is wax paper, or deli paper, depends on where you're from, you would call it differently. This is a backing of a sticky paper. So I covered this board with this sticky paper, and this is the backing from it, and then this is greaseproof paper. So I put a few on and they look really nice. I was hoping that they would dry a bit flatter without a point, but maybe if I use them a bit more I would be able to figure out how to do that. And if you know how to make them look a little bit flatter, then please do put below in the comments. I would really appreciate that. And so this is the clear pastel across here, and wax paper isn't too bad. It comes off pretty well. And it looks like it ripped the paper, but I can't actually see any paper on the droplets. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but I'll put that a little bit closer for you. And I put quite a few different sizes, some are small, some are bigger. So it comes off quite nicely and quite easily off of the wax paper. And then the sticky paper back, that comes off really easily. It's really doesn't take much to take them off. There's a bit of fight with the wax paper, but with this backing from the sticky paper, works fine. So this is one of the ones. And they look really pretty, and these will be really good for card making. And the nice thing with the bottles is you can choose what size. And I'll do a few cards using these, and I'll probably do a card where I use these that are coming off the paper, then a card where I put this straight onto the paper, just to see how it looks. But then the greaseproof paper, it rips off. Didn't work out at all. So this, you can see it took the paper with it. So I wouldn't be able to use this on cards, but because I am also a mixed media artist, I will probably use these as texture. So the greaseproof paper doesn't work. So I'll just take off a few more. And you can see with the wax paper, it doesn't take much to take them off. But I would say if you have anything like this, so say maybe if you have sheets of double-sided tape, and then you've used the double-sided tape, then you just have the backing of it, you can use that. And acetate might work as well, I'm not sure, but it could work. Might try that out as well. But backings from double-sided tape and stuff will work really nicely. So these are really nice. I'm glad I bought these. I got these from Poundland. And you can get these at Hobbycraft in the range, but for £1 something. And the fact that they work quite well, whoops, is quite a steal. So I'll just take up a few more colours, and I'll show you the difference between making sure you've kind of put it on evenly and not. So this one, I didn't put it onto the paper very well, so it's not a nice circular shape, but this one is. And then I'll show you the green. And Dovecraft have a lot more colours. They don't just have 3D pearl effects, there's also like a black, and it's really shiny. So in a few weeks I'll pop into Poundland and see if they have any other colours, because I'm not sure if they carry other colours. I did see a few colours, but the bottles were damaged, so that'll be nice to see. So let me just zoom in here a bit more. And I will show you how to put them on. Okay, so remember, wax paper and sticky paper works best, but I'll just be using the sticky paper for now. So what you want to do, you want to make sure that there's no bubbles, and kind of squeeze just to make sure that the tip is clear. And I'm just going to wipe that on the greaseproof paper. So I'll be using this sticky paper backing, and I'll actually show you with a colour so you can see a bit better. So I'll use green. And these are really nice. The colours are quite nice for, say, a baby card or a nice little elegant card, because then you can just, it's quite nice pastel colours. You can see I'm just squeezing. The more I squeeze, the bigger it'll be. So that's quite a big one. Then here's a little one. That looks like it might come up with a bit of a point. I'm kind of tapping to see if I can make it a bit flatter. And I'll probably just use a little container to hold these in, and make sure and wipe off the tip, make sure that there's nothing blocking it. And you can kind of tap the bottle to make sure that there's nothing in the lid left. Sorry. I'll just show you with these other colours a few more times so you can really see. See, that's a big one, little one, and that's a really small one, so you make this one a little bit bigger. Then tap, make sure and wipe it off, and that's good. And I'll also show you with the yellow. So these will just be, this is just a way to make your own embellishments, especially because these also come in packs, these little embellishment dots. But if you don't like the colours in there, you can just buy these and then customize the size and everything. And I can make these even bigger, but I don't think I would use bigger ones. I can make it really big. I can try, oops. Try kind of going along like this. Those are really quite big. Okay, so I would say wax paper or sticky paper backing, whatever you can find. You can also try to use acetate. You can experiment with that. I'm not sure if that would work, but this is what I found would work. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. And this gave you a little bit of an insight of what might be best to use with these, especially if you saw them in the haul and you were interested. So, thank you for watching, and please join me again for another arty adventure. Bye!